Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Brianna.
And this is the Evolution of Nerds. We're going to do a trailer review of The Joker. The final trailer dropped, so we're going to take a look and then give our thoughts and opinions on it.
Alright, let's get started.
Say something, I don't like him. Sorry. Arthur. I have some bad news. This is the last time we'll be meeting.
You don't listen to you. You just ask the same questions every week. How's your job? Are you having any negative thoughts? All I have are negative thoughts.
Finally, in a world where everyone thinks they can do my job, check out this guy.
When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
You can say that again, pal.
Robert De Niro.
I didn't know the fight even existed. But I do. People are starting to notice.
Think this is funny? Is this a joke to you?
Murray, one small thing.
Yeah.
When you bring me out, can you introduce me as Joker? Send in the clowns.
Interesting.
Alright, well, so, it was different. Normally we see the, Batman chasing Jack Nobody, falls into acid, and he becomes crazy, and that's Joker. So this is a new take on that, which is good. I'm not a fan of seeing the same thing rehashed over and over and over. So it looks like a different Bregan, different background. I did notice a couple things, but I'll let you chime in if you saw anything in particular.
Yeah, biggest thing I noticed is his love interest is different. Normally we see the Harley Quinn girl from the, from upstate area, and now it's, a little bit different. I like that, normally, you're kind of stuck in a box with the Joker, and he's usually got, like you said, stuck in a vat of oil or acid, and his arch nemesis is the Batman. You only ever see like one dimension with him, so it's nice to kind of see a different background, a different upbringing. Like you mentioned, normally his name is Jack, or they aren't sure, and now they're saying his name's Arthur, and it's kind of nice to see a different personality to him, and see what might have been his background before Batman and everything else. So
Yeah, the Arthur thing's like the first thing I noticed. It's like you said, usually it's Jack, or there's an unknown history there. So it's good that they already fleshed out the character as far as an identity goes. I did see some similarities where it looks like he had an attempt at comedy and maybe failed, and maybe he's rebranding himself as the Joker instead of Arthur, or whatever his comedy name was originally. So looks like maybe that element's still there from what we're used to seeing, but it's just a different spin on it. He did mention that he has negative thoughts. That's all he has. So maybe he's having a battle internally with who he wants to be and who he actually is inside. And I think it's going to be exploration of what's inside Joker's mind prior to becoming the actual Joker. So I think it'll be good. No Batman, no Harley Quinn, just straight up Joker. The love interest will be interesting. Like you mentioned, there's no Harley Quinn. Typically, what we see is there's Dr. Harleen Quinzel is assigned to him as his psychiatrist, and then, she falls in love with him, and, it just kind of goes down that route. Looks like he is seeing a psychiatrist.
But not a love interest this time.
Yeah, didn't catch a name, but it looks like he did have a love interest of some sort, which previous histories he does, but it's a wife and a kid, and so it looks like it's just a new take on it, which will be good. I think it'll be interesting, and I heard that with the screenings that it got a standing ovation in Italy, so I mean that's probably a good sign. I know Warner Brothers has had issues in the past with some of the films they drop as far as live action goes. They kill it usually in the animated series, but live action they have some struggles, so this might be what they need to kind of get a fresh start and kind of boost them to where they need to be. So that's all I have. I don't know if you have anything else. But,
yeah. One thing I did notice in the film, or in the trailer for the film, he's in a hospital and there's a woman in the bed. Who do you think that might be?
So I have a theory on that. I'm thinking that may be his mom, and maybe with her passing away, maybe pushes him a certain way. So maybe instead of a wife and kid thing, because in the previous histories, his wife and kid get murdered or something happens that pushes him over here. So maybe instead of that, they're rebranding that as his mom passing away. Maybe that kind of drives the nail on the head for him becoming mentally unstable.
Which would be kind of interesting, actually, if they end up doing, with his mom passing, because, we always see Batman where he's got that struggle where, his parents were murdered.
Right.
And so it'd be kind of interesting if they bring that kind of similarity into the Joker rather than, wife and children. Now it's a parent.
I think that's smart. Especially they decided to press forward with this, kind of mirror Batman, because in a way, like,
they're kind of the same people.
Yeah, they're kind of the same. They're just, two different outcomes, essentially. One became crazy and just gave into his impulses. The other one used those negative impulses for good in a way. So I think it's good. I think they'll flesh it out pretty good. And, I'm interested to see what they're going to continue to do with it going forward. There's going to be sequels. They're going to introduce them in other movies as well. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, can't wait for October.
So, let us know if you saw anything or kind of thing that maybe we missed. Let us know in the comments what you think, and look forward to hearing from you.
Thanks.
Thanks.